Have you ever thought about whether my cats have even stronger needs than just the nice petting I usually give them? Many people think that a simple ear rub is enough to satisfy the cats, but the truth is, there are multiple entertainments that cats love. In this article, we present the 10 activities that your cats enjoy more than receiving affection, according to scientific studies and expert observation. Wait until the end, as some of these findings will surely leave you in awe and significantly enhance your cat's life. You will understand why number 9 is so special. Moving on to the first activity that your cats will enjoy. Exploring boxes and bags is a very attractive thing for cats. Most of them would feel an almost magnetic attraction to empty boxes, paper bags, or even plastic wrappings. But why do cats prefer them so much? One study says that felines regard these items as tactical places to hide, heat up, and look at the environment. In the wild, they would have searched for a safe, hidden space to keep away from other animals, or move back and forth to prepare an ambush. In the house. A cardboard box is a perfect place because it signifies not seeing potential threats, thus making you feel comfortable and secure. Plus, the noise of rustling bags is a curiosity stimulant and makes them want to discover more. If you leave a box lying on the floor, your cats are probably going to be snuggled up inside it within seconds. Contrary to the belief of many head scratches, cats can get their need for refuge satisfied more by simple cardboard boxes, which sometimes they feel like they deserve. The next one will make you say, "Gosh, my cats behave just like that." Number 2 is the one who feeds the scratching posts and shelves. Have you ever noticed how your cats love to scratch surfaces? After all, scratching is not just a means to hone their claws. Scratching is a way to claim their territory and relieve stress. Therefore, providing scratching posts made of sisal or cardboard is a good way of redirecting that natural behavior. Besides, while they stand above, they feel safe and have the power to survey their surroundings. High shelves eliminate this constraint and provide a pedestal for them to watch life go by. Climbing is a natural instinct for felines, as they used to do in the wild, and the absence of branches doesn't mean they will not feel good. Shelves recreate that element of security that is so necessary for cats to perch, observe, and feel. The cats are not just wandering around, they are actually burning energy, exercising, and getting in a better mood because they prefer climbing the shelves rather than cuddling on your lap. One item that, regrettably, not many guardians play with their cats is number 3. Dogs seem so self-contained, yet the lack of playtime is destructive to cats on a small and larger scale. For instance, when they were chasing a small ball or trying to catch feathers on a dangle wand, they were actually simulating the hunting process. Thus, this play session builds energy, creates footballers in the mind, and even adds an extra layer of reflexes. Behavioral veterinarians suggest that a feline who plays once a day will be less destructive and anxious. In fact, a playtime session not only takes care of the cat, but also helps to create a better relationship through social play. During their time of interaction, they are both focused on each other. Such toys, which are unanticipated in movement, are the best way of your cats getting the necessary exercise, as they will be more agile and sprier. In fact, many cats prefer a challenge of this kind to being stroked on the head. Because of your daily play sessions, you will see a transformation in your felines from being more playful to becoming more self-confident. If you do not watch, you might be shocked, but watching kids only as other animals watching them move is number 4. The primary reason for this is that cats have a very pronounced hunting instinct, which is responsible for their strong interest in everything that moves. Whether it is a gust of wind carrying a leaf outside the window, a flying bug, or sunlight reflecting on the well, they are easily kept busy gazing at them. Felines try to grab the prey's next motion before they catch it, which maintains a sharp mind and keeps the cat awake. Besides, Some of them vocalize the chattering sound of teeth, which denotes excitement when birds beg to be eaten and satisfy the cat's desire for the hunt. The hunters would also flick their tails in a show of impatience mixed with a desire to hook a fish. It is also good for the cats to be free of the constraints that come with being exposed to the sun and people. Usually, they would spend more time doing their hobbies instead of being petted. They are also showing off their species' general air of confidence in that they can be away from you and still feel good. Now we will touch on one subject that all cats love. Number 5. Sleeping cats excel in sleeping. They spend more than half the day sleeping in order to stock up on energy for their possible hunts. In a serene environment, they not only sleep for their bodily need, but also they use it as a way to relax. Studies indicate that while sleeping, the cats develop and reinforce connections that help them become sharper when they awaken. Besides, the spot they choose to sleep in shows how well they feel in that particular place, for example. If they choose your side, it is a great sign of trust. However, many cats select high places or tiny areas where they cover themselves to be more secure. They are often found changing places as they scout for the best temperatures. For instance, they may lie on the couch in the morning and in a box in the afternoon without the need for frequent strokes to feel good and calm down. Now, let us talk about something your cats really love. Number 6. Receiving special treats. Most of the cats seem to be interested in the sound of package opening as they easily connect it with receiving edible things. For the kitties, getting a different little snack can be much more exciting than receiving affection. Experts advise feeding treats in moderation to avoid weight gain, as well as cutting back on the specific treats that are high in excess calories. There are some treats that contain substances that are good for their teeth or coat live, so they can be a supporter of daily grooming. Furthermore, the kitties can use the treats as a positive reinforcement tool during simple training, where they are called by name and given the treat as a reward when responding. These stimuli are often much more effective than the traditional ones, such as head scratches, because the cats are driven by what they like. Giving a cat a good treat is a practical way of showing love and respecting the animal's personality and boundaries. Do you find the information helpful? Then please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel in order to stay tuned for the forthcoming episodes. It is very easy, and it will greatly help. Now, continuing with the next point, it is the 7th point that will make you think. My cats really love that number. 7. Comfortable hiding places. Cats take great pleasure in having spots to hide and being in them like they are in a den where they are secure. Haven't you seen them in drawers, the open spaces behind sofas, or any other tight gap? It is a behavioral characteristic that has been brought along from their ancestors in the wild. Hiding has always been an important part of the survival mechanism in the home. These addresses allow them to be safe and to release anxiety. Some guardians set up little tents where the cats can feel they have a place of their own. These areas may consist of a small zone of cushions for the kitties to sit, observe, or just relax away from noise. Many cats would rather remain in their sanctuaries than interact with you, as they cherish their private space. If you go ahead and respect this, you would find that the cats would be more confident, which will make them come and interact with you when they want to. This little hideaway measures with the real cat's spatial sanctuary. Let me know in the comments if your cats love to have a hiding spot of their own. Eating is among the most important moments for any cat. Although it seems basic, mealtime can bring intense sensations of pleasure. Cats are obligate carnivores, meaning they mainly need quality animal protein. Many kibbles today are formulated to meet these needs, but it is good to pay attention to the food's composition. Some caretakers choose to mix dry food with wet food, enhancing flavor and hydration. Cats usually like to eat in quiet places, without too much noise or movement. If there are multiple animals in the house, it is advisable to have more than one feeding dish to avoid disputes. Many cats find it easier to eat the protein pattern that they like the most if that food is offered in smaller portions several times a day, which is video hunting. When they find the best meal, they seem to meow in a tone of satisfaction that is so huge that they would prefer that moment to any petting. As we are talking about food, let's now shift to drinking, but in a different way. Number 9. Drinking from the sink. There is something about the sound of water running that seems to attract cats. Running water is the only source cats find interesting. Most cats are actually seen to request that water be turned on for them to drink. Some companies have even started to produce pet fountains that constantly flow water, and dogs can drink more from them. This is not only good for renal health, but also reduces the risk of urinary problems. The cats are so excited to observe the water running that some of them completely forget about the head scratch. The cats get so smashed into this ritual of drinking that they seem to be sleepy and staring at the picture float and the refreshing water. But now we come to the number 10. But it's no lesser, being brushed. Although most people think that cats are generally aloof, a good number of them actually relish being brushed, regarding it as a gentle massage. This process removes loose fur, reducing the amount of hairballs swallowed during grooming. In addition, rubbing the brush over the cat's coat helps their blood circulation improve, which makes them healthier and more beautiful. Some studies show that many cats purr or rub against their caretakers even more during brushing, which shows that they really enjoy it. Depending on the Sherfrunai and Kriyan Aberroy Insani Estenro. Some cats like brushes that have softer bristles, while others don't mind being groomed with a firmer comb. However, the key is to take it slow and to not overstep the boundaries of the cats. If they feel uncomfortable, take a break and try again another day. Thanks for watching Cat Kudos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.